Laskin Corla. I'm supporting the treaty and the contents of the treaty, as I have supported EU membership in the past. And in addition, I have always supported the idea of, or the proposal that we have a referendum on this issue, and supported that idea before the opinion of the correct opinion of the Attorney General. I support in terms of the treaty are for a number of reasons, two principal reasons. One being that the euro is our currency, and we decided on EU membership democratically, and the consequences of coming out of the euro or collapsing the euro are horrific. So, in the best interests of all of the Irish people, I support our currency, the euro, and also the terms of the treaty itself, which essentially is about having national budgets which are balanced, and that is a good thing. And I say that in the context of our experience of the past few years. The collapse of the Celtic Tiger, I would have thought, if, as members of this Parliament, that if we had learned anything from those years, that people on all sides of the House would have appreciated the budget or the benefits of balanced budgets. You take in taxation, and you accordingly spend your money. We should not go back to the days of governments ratcheting up national debt, or, as has happened in the past, governments using public money to buy elections. And that has been said, in fact, not just by myself, but people to my physical left who've argued in favour of people voting no. So, of course, they contradict themselves now. Again, if we've learned anything from the years of the Celtic Tiger and its collapse in this country, it is the need for regulation. And this treaty, in fact, enhances regulation. It goes back to the question of, do we want balanced budgets? And what's even more amazing, not terribly surprising, the people who purport to be on the political left, or as I call them, the pseudo-left, that they would be opposed to regulation in relation to balanced budget. But there's one thing about any issue in this House in relation to European matters, and of course that is that there's a collection of people here that, irrespective of what the issue is in relation to EU membership, they're opposed to it. These are the little Irelanders who never wanted to be in the EU in the first place, and have a particular frame of mind in relation to the nation burning turf and dancing at crossroads and that sort of stuff of the past. That's not what Irish people want, and it's certainly not what industrial workers want. They want employment, and they want investment, and we will do that. We will do that under the membership of the EU. And as the previous speaker quite rightly outlined in relation to the benefits of EU membership for the farming community, as a Labour deputy and an urban dweller, the EU has brought great benefits to industrial Ireland and to workers themselves in terms of pay, equal pay, safety at work, all of these issues, which I believe would never have come around or would never have been initiated had it not been for EU membership. And so the opposition to this treaty, the use of the word austerity, it was about the best that they could come up with, people who are opposed to this. And I'm quite convinced, having listened to some of them, I don't think they even believe what they're saying themselves, because this treaty has nothing to do with austerity. In fact, it's the very opposite. But of course, if you're against the EU and you want to make some point to have a go at this government, you invent something else, and the invention of relating this treaty to austerity is a false one. And what's even more hypocritical, and in terms of the depth of hypocrisy that people who come in here and object to the, I want to convince the population that they should vote against this thing. They're the same people who were jumping up and down about the importance to have a referendum on this treaty. But of course, they got pipped at the post, much to their disgust, of course, because the great competition between Sinn Féin and the highly technical group as to who would have the highest paid barrister into a courtroom. That was part of the competition there, but I'm afraid on this occasion you have lost out. And can I just finish on this? Can I just say one thing? People have very little, down at the population in general, their perception of politicians is very low. Very low. And as I said, I've listened to some of the stuff from people on the other side who want people to vote against this referendum and vote against the treaty. And as I said, they were calling for a referendum on it. Can I just remind some of these people, just remind them, when they talk about austerity, and I heard some of them refer to Anglo-Irish Bank, most of them ran up the stairs here in September 2008 to vote to bail out Anglo. And we all know what that cost us. It's destroyed this nation. Bailing out Anglo has destroyed this country. And they come in now and tell us that, oh, there's terrible austerity. They contributed to the austerity. They voted for the bailout, which should never have happened. And can I also remind them, because they don't want to be reminded of this, there's a very good poem, I think it was written by John Kelly Ingram, titled Who Fears to Speak of 98? And the people who voted for the Anglo-Irish bailout, so can I just mention to them that they fear to speak of 2008. They never want to hear about their part in the bailout of Anglo in 2008. But I mean, that's the nature of where politics are. Concórla, I support the treaty. I hope in the interests of the Irish people at large, and in particular the 400,000+ who are without work, that this treaty is successful, because there will be no recovery in this country, there will be no change without the help of Europe. And anyone who presents any argument in favour of that, it is nothing but humbug. Thank you, Lescan.